Hi, you guys. My name is Caitlin Hoffman, and I want to welcome you to this team, to this amazing opportunity, to this company. I'm so excited to have you. I wanted to give you a little bit about me and just help you guys get started and launch your businesses, right? So, like I said, my name is Caitlin Hoffman. I am 29 years old. I've been with this company for 3.5 years. And basically, I grew up wanting to make sure that I was financially stable. So, I got good grades in school, straight A's, some B's, but mainly straight A's. Earned a full tuition scholarship to a college in Ohio for academics, and basically obtained my bachelor's degree in biomedical sciences with a chemistry minor. I wanted to become a pharmacist. So, I grew up thinking, if you want to make a bunch of money and be financially stable, you need to be a doctor, okay? I was like, okay, I can do that. I'll be a pharmacist. They make a lot of money. I wouldn't have to perform surgery on people. And so, I got to work, and I started working really hard. I met my husband in high school. And so we are actually high school sweethearts. We've been together since 2007. We have two beautiful children. But anyways, we got married in college. In between my sophomore and junior year. He was in the Marine Corps. He joined the Marine Corps because he just didn't know what he wanted to do with college. It was kind of just wasting time. And we found out he wanted to be a pilot, was like his ultimate dream. And so I was like, what do you want to do? Not the easy way. What do you want to be? And he's like, I want to be a pilot. And I was like, okay. So how would you do that? And he's like, well, I think I would want to join the military. And I said, perfect. What branch? And he said, the Marine Corps. That's what my dad did. Yada, yada. I said, okay, go sign up. So he signed up. Okay. And now, here we are 10 years later, and he's actually about to start flight school. He's been enlisted for 10 years. He's going to finish the last 10. He's an officer now. He's a second lieutenant. And so he is actually about to start flight school to become a pilot. So this is like a 10-year dream in the making for him. But anyways, with the military, I couldn't leave that full tuition scholarship. So when we got married, he was stationed in California. I was in Ohio finishing school. I couldn't give up that opportunity. And finally graduated, moved to California. I knew he only had about a year left there before we needed to move somewhere else. And so I didn't want to start a 4-year doctorate program, wasting money, wasting credits, things not transferring, that kind of thing. So I was like, let's just, maybe start a family, because once I start pharmacy school, I'm not going to want to have kids. And I don't want to be 30 by the time I have my first kid. That was just a personal preference for me. So while I was in this transition period of kind of putting my dreams on hold so we could deal with his, we decided we got pregnant. So we actually left California when I was 8 months pregnant with my firstborn, moved to North Carolina. And I knew nobody was going to hire me at 8 months pregnant. I was in a new town. It was the winter time, ice and snow, and 8 months pregnant. I was like, okay, well, I'll go back to work. We're going to be here for about 5 years. I'll go start working as soon as a normal person would. 6 to 8 weeks is like the maternity leave for most people. I said, just depending on how breastfeeding goes and, that we don't have any complications, I'll start looking for work and work then. It was never a dream of mine to be a stay-at-home mom. Okay. Well, I had my son, and everything changed, and I didn't have family around me to babysit him, so I could go to work or find a job, so nobody I trusted. And I was like, I just want to be a mom. I'm a first-time mom. I wanted to spend time with him, did not want to leave him, didn't trust him with anybody. And so after talking with my husband, we were able to get by. Okay. Bills were paid on time, the minimums. We had a roof over our head and food in our bellies, and my husband could get to and from work with gas. So that was it. Not really building a savings account. We weren't doing anything extra, being very conscious of what we were purchasing. Well, I got pregnant 9 months later again, and I had my daughter. So my kids are 18 months apart. And by the time she was 2 months old, you guys, I did the photography on the side. I was babysitting in home. So I was actually bringing in just a couple $100 a week to help with groceries and gas. But once I got pregnant, it was a little bit harder. And then I had to stop the photography and the babysitting altogether once my second one came, because I had 2 kids under 2. I was overwhelmed, and it wasn't fair if I was neglecting other kids while trying to deal with my own. And so I just didn't want to put myself in that situation. And so now everything that I was doing to contribute to our family was out the window. Made it about a couple months, and we had $100 to last us a week. Okay. So with 2 kids, 2 dogs, $100 to last us a week, that was not ideal. We were very stressed out. We were fighting a lot about finances. And he's like, you have to go get a job. And he was right. It was selfish of me to want to stay home and not financially contribute. I was raised to be very independent. And so I started looking, and it was like anything I could find was either nights or weekends, which would be perfect, but like his schedule isn't always for sure. And I would have to find a babysitter. I was trying to save money. So it was like, if I could do like nights and weekends and then like you can watch the kids, then that would save us on like daycare costs, and it would be good. Well, his schedule, like he would fly nights, he would work some weekends. It wasn't always consistent. And then like if I did have to work during the day, daycare for 2 kids is expensive, and it would basically take my entire paycheck. And I might not even have gas money to get to and from work. So not only would I not be seeing a paycheck, I would not be seeing my kids. And so it literally did not add up. We sat down and tried to tally everything, and it was never adding up. And so we were very stressed out. I cried a lot. I prayed a lot. And kind of saw somebody that I went to school with post about making $500 from their phone. And I was like, okay, what is this? Because I knew the girl. It wasn't a stranger. Like I knew her. She wasn't going to scam me. I had tried 2 other things that ended up being scams. One resulted in a police report. We did have an investigation. It was a long story. You don't even need to hear it. Anyway, so I was very skeptical of this, but I was in a desperate point in my life where I needed something. If I can make just $500, and that's what she posted about. Like that's all I needed. $500 would help pay for groceries and gas. And that's all I wanted. That is all I wanted, so I could keep staying home, so we could keep getting by. So no experience in sales. Never heard of the company. Never tried the products. I'm not a salesperson. I'm very introverted. But I was willing to do whatever it took because I feared putting my kids in daycare and leaving them. So I dove right in, ignorance on fire. 5 months in, I was making $2,000 a month. I earned a $20,000 bonus. And it just happened so fast. Well, I'm in 3.5 years now, making $5,000+ a month, still from home. I've not had to go out and get a separate job. We have more freedom now. We've been paying off debt. We're doing more than just getting by. And this entire business is because, like, if my husband wants a promotion, you guys, I just spent the last year of 2018 as a single parent because he was gone for training. He had OCS and TBS, which is like officer candidate school, in the basic school, because he went from the enlisted to the officer side, which he had to obtain a bachelor's degree while he was enlisted. So he was doing like online college the year before that. And so, a couple years before that. So he, in order to get a promotion and like a pay grade, he just had to spend the last year away from his family. And it wasn't even that big of a pay grade difference. It will be eventually. But for this business, if I want more money and I want a promotion, that's up to me. And I don't have to spend time away from my family. I get to spend more time with my family. And so if we want a better life, if we want to pay off more debt, it's kind of just up to me in this business, which I absolutely love. So I wanted to welcome you to this business. Just so you know, this company has been around since 2001. I think they went debt-free in 2011. I might be wrong, but you can actually find this information on your website. So we are a health and wellness company. Everything is made with plant-based ingredients. We have over 50 products. We have everything from skincare line to just like weight loss, to muscle growth, to stress relief, to I don't know, did I already say skincare, wraps, which nobody else has. And we're constantly growing. We're in 20+ countries, so we're a global company. And like I said, debt-free. So we offer a lot of sales, like deals on products. We have a lot of like deals on getting started in this business. Most of us paid $100 to get started. Some of you might have just paid $20. Some of you might have paid $50. We just have different deals going all the time. Everything's really exciting. Releasing bonuses. Like I said, I earned a $20,000 bonus when I was 5 months in because of the bonuses we had at the time. So, you know, being a debt-free company, you know, constantly expanding, and we are getting ready to open up in Mexico and the Philippines. And so it's just, I love that we're constantly growing. We're updating our brand right now. It's just incredible. It's just incredible growth. It's an incredible opportunity, and I'm so excited to have you. So, like I said, it's been around since 2001, and I want you guys to know that network marketing and direct sales is a job. You know, I get a 1099 form for taxes, and this is a job. Okay, so when you are going out and you need some extra money, you get a job, right? You apply for the job, you know, you get interview or whatever, you accept the job, you're in, cool. So then you have this training period, right? Where like you get trained at your new job. So like waitressing, like I applied to be a waitress at Pizza Hut, and they came in, they did an interview, and I, you know, I wanted the job and they accepted me. And so I had to come in on these certain shifts for a training period and kind of shadow somebody. And then they had me scheduled on the floor by myself. And it was like, I had to take what I learned in that training period, and I had to show up when I was scheduled, and I had to do my responsibilities and do my job. And because I showed up to work, I got paid for the work I did. I got paid for the work I was clocked in for, right? And so this business is a job. You accepted the job, right? Congratulations, welcome to our family. You accepted. So now your training period is now. You're going to be learning what we do, how we do. We get to hold your hand every step of the way. Feel free to ask questions. You're going to feel like you're bothering us, but I promise you, you're not bothering us. This is my job. My job is to help you make money and to help other people. Okay, this is literally what we do. So you're going to be going through a training period right now. And then after the training's over, you have to show up to work. If you don't show up to a normal job, especially like if you don't tell somebody you're not coming in, like what happens? Like you get fired, right? And so understand that there are a lot of perks and a lot of freedom to working your own business from your phone. You know, we get to work on our own schedule around it. We're all busy. You guys, none of us have any time. You just work this when you can work this. Sometimes it's 5 minutes here or there throughout the day, and then maybe a couple hours after my kids go to bed is like the only time I can really sit down. And that's just what works for me. But some of you might have all the time in the world, and that's great. Or some of you might, you know, be able to work more during the day and early in the morning and go to bed early. Like whatever schedule works for you, this is up to you to decide when you want to work this business. You know, if you want to get paid, you have to work. So I don't want you to come into this thinking that you're going to make $1 million overnight and that you're not going to have to do anything. What we do is very simple and it's very easy. The hardest part of this is going to be like 90% mental. So it's a double-edged sword working your own business because you don't have a boss telling you what to do, when to show up, when to be there, what to do. Like I said, you get to decide that. You get to decide how much you work your business, when you work your business, how you want to work your business. And there's no penalties for anything. And so like, if you don't have personal discipline, you're going to have a very hard time. So it's something you need to start working on. And we are here to help you with that. We don't have any required fees, no required monthly fees, no required minimum quotas. We don't purchase and carry inventory. So just getting started with that business kit gets you in for a year. So I've had people join and not do anything for 6 months and then decide to work their business and they're good. You get people who, you know, normally when you start, you obviously want to start working, so you work right away. But I've had those instances where, you know, somebody like started and then never really did anything. And then they messaged me saying, hey, like, I think I really do want to start working this now. Like, what do I need to do? And I'm like, just start working because like your account is still active and you don't have any fees. So like they weren't being charged anything those months, which is incredible because most companies do have a required fee and we do not. The great thing about not carrying inventory is my income isn't relied on what I sell on hand. What I have on hand is like my personal stash of products. And I want you guys to know up front, it's very important to be a product of the product because you don't walk into Old Navy and see them wearing clothes from Walmart, right? So I understand not being able to afford to buy a bunch of products and like start using them, but that's what's great about the shopping spree if we have one. So depending on when you watch this video, like ask us about if there's a shopping spree available, ask us what bonuses are available, and just kind of like what we have going on because depending on when you watch this video, things are going to change. We've had, you know, $100 and $120 shopping spree. We've had $150 shopping spree. We've had $100 shopping spree. So this business and this company understands that when you join this business, you don't have extra money just laying around. You joined because you needed it. And so they give us opportunities to be able to earn credits and try products so we can start telling people our personal testimony, what we love, and just how it's affected us and like help other people. So we have a website which is set up for you automatically when you sign up. And then we have an eSuite, which is our back office. And so eSuite is free your first 30 days. Okay, so you actually get to get in there, you get to see all the documents, you get to see all your customers' orders and their information. It's just literally just kind of, it's the back office to everything. After that, it's $20 a month. And so this is completely optional. It can be turned on and off at any time. It is 100% worth it. And it will be automatically set up when you join. And so if you need to turn this off for now, which is understandable, log into your eSuite and click auto shipments, manage eSuite auto shipment, cancel and confirm. You can turn it on and off at any time, but you do have those first 30 days that are free, so you can browse through eSuite to see what it's all about and understand that it is important, because a normal job, you have to pay for gas to and from work, right? So like you're constantly putting out way more than $20 to go to a normal job. With this, we don't have to travel. We don't have to pay anything. But this eSuite is totally, it's an investment that is really great for your business, but it is optional, but it's there, okay? So we have two ways that we can get paid. You can either run roughly an $80 auto shipment. I'm going to refer to it as BV, which is bonus volume. It's roughly equal to dollar amount. Okay, so like an 80 BV auto shipment, which is like a personal order that you have set up every month. Well, it doesn't have to be every month, but just so you have set up to run. Or you can get 150 BV in sales, which is pretty simple. That's like 3 people who sign up for wraps. Okay, or 5 people who sign up for hair, skin, and nails. So it's just every product has a different price and a different BV amount attached to it, but it's not hard to do. So I understand not being able to spend money on products every month. So there is another option. If you want to get paid, get the 150 in sales and you get paid on that, okay? So getting commission qualified is like your first goal every single month. And what I love is when your customers sign up, they're on for at least a minimum of 3 months. So if you get 150 this month and they don't change their orders the second month, there's not even anything you have to do to hit the 150 for next month because their second order is going to run. So it really, really starts a snowball effect and starts to stack up. As long as you're constantly working your business and enrolling, you're going to be fine. Getting commission qualified is no big deal. I personally run an 80 BV auto shipment because not only does that guarantee me a paycheck, I get my products that I use on a daily basis, and it's great for taking pictures and just like having my own testimony. And I really am in love with all of our products and can't go without them. So this is great for me to get the products, be the product of the product, and I can ensure a paycheck every month. Then for the website, like I said, people are going to order from this website. It's personalized to you. It's your own link. You made it when you signed up. So that's how we know like you got a sale, because that website is tied to your account. Okay. You're going to go at your own pace with this business. You're going to have your own schedule. We want you to ask questions. The only way to get good at something is to try and fail forward. That's why we want you to ask questions. You're not going to be bugging us. And then to get better at something, not only do you have to fail, but like you have to be willing to learn. So we have constant training. We have a training page. We have a team page. We have calls. So like be on these calls. If you had a regular job and your boss is like, hey, we have a meeting this weekend and you need to be there, or it's mandatory, or you're fired. You're going to clear your schedule to show up to that meeting because you can't afford to be fired right now because you got bills to pay. Take this business seriously. So we have a training. I understand that you might not be able to make all of them. We just do them online. It's very simple. It doesn't require you to really talk or do anything. We just need you to listen and get on, and then you can ask questions. But most of our stuff is recorded if you miss it, because I do have people who work normal jobs, and they are working during the time these are scheduled, and they just watch the recording. So just constantly being, willing to learn and just making sure you're doing your daily minimums in this business, and you're going to be fine. So you're going to be checking the team pages to make that part of your daily routine. We're going to be sharing things in there that are like tips and advice, something that's motivational, or announcements. So like making sure that you're checking the team pages is super essential to your business too, and just staying plugged in. Your first goals, like I said, these kind of change. Right now we do have a shopping spree available. So like I said, ask your enroller about the shopping sprees if there's one available and what kind of bonuses are going on. But our main goal each and every month, nothing, you could, no penalties for quitting, no penalties for not doing anything. This is totally like you join this business to make money. So whatever you do or don't do affects your paycheck, right? Well, we have a simple guideline. It's called the Steps to Success, and it's 3 steps to being successful in this business. And so it's just like a great guideline to try to follow each and every month it's proven to help you be successful. So step 1 is, join the business. Congratulations, you did step 1. After you join, it's literally just making sure you're getting commission qualified. And so it's just the ADV, the auto shipment, or the 150 in sales each and every month, okay, just to ensure you get that paycheck. Step 2 is get 4 loyal customers. Just try to get 4. We're not asking you to get 50 customers. If you do, that's fantastic. But just aim for at least 4, a minimum of 4. And then step 3 is go Ruby. You need to enroll 3 distributors, 3 teammates that blocks you for the second promotion in the company, which is actually averages $500 a month. So if you're adding just like 3 teammates to your team each and every month, you're going to start working on promoting and moving up and up. And so I'm going to go over kind of our charts and how we promote in this business. But basically your goal is get commission qualified every month so you can get paid, sign 4 customers, and sign 3 teammates. That's it. And you have 30 days to do that. If you don't follow this, nothing happens. If you complete this 5 times in a month, that's fantastic as well. So this is just like my basic minimum. I get commission qualified by my auto shipment. I enroll at least 4 customers a month, and I sign at least 3 teammates a month. And I've done this over and over again every month since I've joined this business. And what I love about this new sheet we just released, you get to write in like how much money per month would like help you right now, and just kind of picking your rank and showing you that like Ruby is just 3 teammates and a certain number of sales, which we go over promoting later, but it's $500 a month. And that's why I started. I did that in my first 3 months. Then Emerald is $1,000 a month. Diamond is $2,000 a month. Diamond is really what you want to shoot for because you unlock a whole part of the compensation plan that you don't have access to until you go Diamond. But anyway, so I just wanted to show you, like this is a Ruby and this is you. Each box represents a teammate. So you sign 3 people in your box for your first promotion. And then it says qualified leg underneath, which is just roughly $400 in sales. So each person needs roughly $400 in sales, and you're Ruby. Congratulations, and that's roughly a $500 paycheck. So those are the goals I just try to accomplish each and every month. I just try to follow my steps to success. And all we do in this business, you guys, are we sign customers and we sign distributors. That's it. That's all we do. And then we help those distributors sign customers and sign distributors. So something that you're going to want to do is make sure that you log into your eSuite.myitworks.com. You're going to log in with your distributor ID number and the password you created, and you're going to clear the tax info that pops up. This is just confirming your name is correct and your social security number, I think, for tax purposes. Once you get that cleared, you're off of commission hold and you can start receiving paychecks. So that's super important. Another thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up your pay account. How we get paid is we have a pay portal. And when we receive our paychecks, it goes into the pay portal. And from the pay portal, you can direct deposit into your bank account, or you can get like our It Works debit card. It's just a commission card. And so you can choose how you want to do that. So usually you get an email, but sometimes it doesn't happen. And I have steps in the training page on how to get this pay set up, okay? Getting started in this business, your enroller is going to give you your first post, okay? We're going to start posting and getting the word out there. We're going to start reaching out to our friends and family. We have messages we're going to give you. We want you to screenshot your conversations and send them directly to us so we can help you respond. I literally have spent the last 3.5 years perfecting the conversations and making everything super simple to make it the most, we're not word vomiting on people, like we know what we're doing. So please ask us for our help. We will help you seal the deal. We will help you with your sale and help you start achieving your goals. Okay, so you're going to get those posts out there, you know, a product post and kind of telling people why you joined, and start getting, you know, the life, we call them life posts, but, you know, interest for people wanting to join your team and do this with you as well. Okay. So finding compliant before and after pictures and following leaders. So sharing before and after pictures is kind of crucial, because you get to show people like what the products are doing. Like, yeah, you can talk about it all day, but if I don't see what it's doing for other people, I might not be interested. So it is super important that you don't just pull a picture from Pinterest. I'm going to show you something that we are not allowed, and this isn't a company rule. It is a government rule. We have to have approved pictures. So this picture that somebody just like wrote that these were wraps, like I cannot guarantee that that result picture is with our products. I can't guarantee, well, I mean, she's showing she used the wraps, but it's not an approved picture. So I'm going to show you what a compliant corporate approved picture looks like, and you are allowed to use these. If you actually go on Pinterest and type in It Works Global, they have a page, and I click boards, and then they have a It Works results folder. Everything that's in here is approved. Okay, so basically to get these approved pictures, either the customer or ourselves submit to corporate directly our pictures, what we used in the time frame, and they will approve them. They want to like log them so we can't get in any kind of legal trouble. We can verify that these people actually use these products, that they do have a customer or a distributor account, and that these were our products. So what to look for, basically it'll have a before and after picture. It'll have the It Works logo. It'll tell you the products that were used in the time span, and have a little disclaimer at the bottom. Some of them look a little different. So the new ones are on that white background. These ones are on black backgrounds, but once again, these are the old ones, but they're still compliant. The product used, the time frame, it's got the It Works logo on it, and it's got the pictures. So those are okay to use as well. And I think they were green for a little bit. So there's some black ones. Oh yeah, see, these ones were green. But It Works logo, before and after picture, products used, and the time frame. Those are okay. You might see some people, even leaders, who are using non-compliant pictures. They are risking their business, and I don't recommend that you do that. So if corporate finds that, or the compliance department finds it, they will shut down your account if you do not comply with the rules. Okay, they're set in stone for a reason. You will never see me sharing an uncompliant picture. So a great place to find them is the Pinterest It Works official page. Also, there's going to be a list in the training page and in our team page to follow leaders. So sometimes I want to find like a really good post. And you're going to learn about the leaders, but like I said, I'm trying to spell it wrong. Maybe not, maybe, she changed to a business page. This is funny. Okay, so let me use a different picture. So Jade, for example, okay, she is our upline. She knows what she's doing with posting, and if I need some like inspiration, or maybe she's got a cool product picture, I like to just click on their photos, their uploads, and like find a picture of them with like a product that they've posted. Because like you might not have any of these products, but other people, we have products and pictures you guys can use. Okay. She has a lot of life posts. Like this one is talking about like the skinny coffee, like our keto coffee. She posted that picture and wrote something with it, and I can take that picture and then I can like write my own thing. She's got examples of life posts and stuff as well. So like knowing how to write life posts, talking about, you know, wraps or, you know, keto coffee, different things like that. So you can pull from the different leaders and get inspiration. So there's, you know, the Pinterest page for the great before and afters, and also the Facebook It Works page is posting more lifestyle blogger pictures with the products, which is a great place to pull from too. And then following leaders who are just sharing their stuff as well. You're going to want to download a couple apps. So you're going to download It Works Connect, Live Fit, and It Works Pay Portal. Those are the 3 that you need. And like I said, once you set up the pay account, that pay app will work. And then Connect is actually kind of like your eSuite in your back office. That Connect app will only work if you're paying for your eSuite, so it should be good your first 30 days. And then after that, if you choose not to pay the $20, that part of the app won't work. And then we have Live Fit, which has free workouts and recipes, a referral link, a chance for our customers to earn like coins to redeem for free products, that sort of thing. So those are the 3 I would recommend downloading. I want to let you know that we do have calls and trainings that are scheduled and events in the Connect app. It shows you the events and the calls. Sunday nights, we have our family call. Monday nights, we have a Show Me the Money call. And our team's just constantly popping in and out for training. So just like, please watch things when you see them. Sometimes I'm cleaning my house. I'll just throw a training up that I haven't watched yet and like clean my bathroom and like listen to it while I'm cleaning. Like I don't have any extra time to just sit down and watch something. I try to be available, and most of our stuff is like in the evening time when most people are off work. So like I said, basically you guys, welcome to this team. This is a job, so make sure you're showing up. If you want to get paid, you know, show up to your work. You're going to get to go at your own pace, ask plenty of questions. We're going to help you with your posts, with your messages, with your conversations, showing you how we grow our market. We're going to tell you, you know, your specific goals. We do have a training page, and it's based on units. So like you're going to do unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, and be able to refer to this as a training page and a reference page. Everything is going to be super organized. And so like if you need help with posting, there's going to be a posting tab there. You're going to be able to read through and watch videos for tips on posting. And like I said, don't be afraid to reach out and ask questions. I'm super excited to get you guys started. And any questions you have, like please don't hesitate to ask, okay? Have a great day, you guys.